Hello, hello, hello. Tamira here. And we are closing out the month. Let's talk about how to close out the month strong. So come on in. Let me know where you are watching from. And if you are new, I love to shout you out. Come on in. Don't forget to share this out. We're going to talk about what it takes to truly, thank you for the heart, what it truly takes to close the month strong. Okay. I'm not going to give you fluff. I'm not going to talk about the stuff that everybody else is talking about. I'm going to talk to you from over 20 years of sales, marketing, and leadership experience. Okay. So come on in, say hello. If you're not following me, tap my face up here and click follow. I come on live pretty much daily lately and discuss how you can leverage marketing, how you can monetize yourself, mindset, and because I have over 20 years, actually over 30 years of sales, marketing, and leadership experience, how to get mentoring, right? Mentoring. Because your first mentor should actually be yourself. That needs to be alive. I need to come on and talk about that. Let me write that down. Your first mentor should be yourself, right? Because self-leadership and mentoring is so important. First mentor is yourself. I have to write things down so I don't forget. But today, right now, we are discussing how to finish the month strong. So come on in. Let me know where you are watching from. Also, tell me what you do, right? No links or anything like that. Just tell me what you do, right? Do you own an eyelash business? Are you an esthetician? Are you in health and wellness? Tell me what you do, right? Because if you look at your goals, right? You're going to have an annual goal. And if you break that annual goal down, you need to break it down into 12. So you divide it by 12. And that's going to be your monthly goal. And then you can divide that by 4 to get your weekly goal. And then you can divide that. Usually I tell my clients to divide it by 20 because there are 20 sales days in the month. Because as a recovering workaholic, you might need to sometimes to catch up on your goals, do some work on the weekends. That should not be the standard. That should not be the norm. It should be the exception. There are seasons in your business where it may be the norm for that season, but it is not meant to be the long-term norm, okay? Here's the thing. Machines have to get shut down for maintenance. When you go to Disney World, they shut down It's a Small World every so often while they update it, fine-tune it, and maintain it so that they're not in the courtroom and on the news, right? So you have to do that same thing, and that's why I will always preach self-care and harmony. I don't know that there is really such a thing as work-life balance, especially when you design the life like I've designed for myself, where it is about everything working together harmoniously versus, I'm not doing that right now because I got to take care of me. I got to do me. But you know what? If the economy, if the market, if there are different things going on with my clients, if there are different things and different goals that I have going on in my life, I might have to do some things right now that I don't necessarily want to do. And I have to understand that that is a short-term thing. I think we have really fallen into this anti-hustle thing in recent years, and I don't know why. Like, hustle is not a bad thing. There are seasons where you hustle and there are seasons where you let up a little bit, but every machine has to have maintenance, okay? And how does this play into making your best month ever and closing out the month strong? Well, I just gave the answer away. If you want to close the month strong, you need to start the month strong, right? These people that, especially like in network marketing and direct sales, who get to the end of the month, I'm drugging coffee because I got to be up all night because it's the end of the month. What were you doing the other 29 days of the month? What were you doing the other 30 days of the month, right? Because you have to, number one, know your sales cycle. And when you know your sales cycle, you should be able to know, based on your pipeline, how many people you have that you've presented to and you're waiting to close, you should know how long it takes on average to get somebody from the initial step to the final step of your sales process, which is a closed sale, right? You should be able to know that. And if not, then you need to book a strategy session with me, and you can go to the link in my bio and we can figure that out, okay? Because I've managed and led top performers in finance, in beauty, and health and wellness, okay? I have a very extensive sales background. I am not just marketing. And so if you need sales strategy, you can definitely book a strategy session with me. In fact, I have an entire course, the FWMGAB. It was F with me, get a bag, right? So I have an entire curriculum around fixing your sales mindset and creating your sales strategy. So I'm not going to go into in depth about the sales strategy, but I will share this with you. If you want to finish the month strong, you need to be pacing yourself the entire month, right? And when I say pacing yourself, I don't mean like, I know that it takes me 30 days to do this, so I'm only going to work at the pace that I should be at today. No, you really want to hit that goal as quickly as possible and maybe even expand it. When I say pace yourself, I mean, if it is the 15th of the month, am I halfway to my goal? And if not, how do I make up the difference and even get ahead? Okay, so that is sales strategy, and that is one of the things I help my clients with. I posted a TikTok today about an esthetician client of mine who, a lot of estheticians, a lot of hairstylists, a lot of beauty salons, they like to offer product in their store as an additional stream of income. My esthetician, her husband is getting near retirement. Her youngest child is set to graduate in the next year or two. So she is starting to plan life as an empty nester. And part of that life is she doesn't want to have to, work all day, every day like she has for the past 30, 40 years. So part of that is how to create virtual streams of income and be able to do more things online where she does not have to be physically present. So she used to sell maybe $200 a month, and that was on a good month, right? There were months where she sold no products. So she has products, and she's partnered with companies in order to be able to help her get closer to her goals, right? And so we took her with strategy from, and this was not just one strategy session, this was coaching. We took her from that $200 a month in sales to $5,000 a month in sales, okay? So how did we do that? First, we determined our goals, and we set a clear action plan of what she needs to do every day, her daily method of operation, right? One thing I am going to tell you, and yes, I have a $555 Pinterest course. Pinterest can take 6 months to cook. Google, the AI traffic generation system, that can take months to cook before you begin to see the results from that play. So in the meantime, you still need to be engaging in direct contact, right? When I worked in corporate America and led high-performing sales teams, that was our mantra. This is a contact sport. The more people you come in contact with, the better. Now, that doesn't mean you're pouncing all over people. That doesn't mean you are scaring people away, but it means the more people you are having contact with and you begin to develop relationship with and begin to move through the process, the more successful you will be. In other words, just sitting and twiddling your thumbs and waiting for it to come to you is not going to get you any closer to your goal, right? Until you get to the point that your activity is predictable online, and you don't know that until you go through a testing phase and you are constantly modifying, adjusting, and controlling, you don't have anything to predict. And so until you are able to predict, you've got to get in the inbox, right? You've got to be putting up content out there on platforms like Facebook, like Instagram, like TikTok, to be attracting people to you and get them in your inbox so you can begin assessing them so you can begin diagnostics in order to be able to make recommendations to them, okay? And diagnostics can be some sort of quiz, it can be a consultation. In the case of my esthetician client, she has a skincare analysis. So her content is created to educate her client, who her ideal client is over 50, on what they should be doing for their skin. This isn't about beauty standards, this is about skin health. This is about skin hygiene, right? And best practices in those areas. And do some of the other things come into play? Of course. And so what, right? There's just because that might be your belief, that's your belief, and there are people who want to protect their look, and I'm one of them, and that's okay, okay? And so she puts content out there that is educating on protecting from sunscreen. That's not about beauty, y'all. That is about protecting your skin from sun damage, right? She's educating on skincare routine, right? So we really nailed down what type of content is going to drive her ideal client into action, okay? And that action then is to book a consult with her so that she can help them figure out, based on their skin type, their skin condition, their lifestyle, what products are best for them. So matching them to product and matching product to them by way of their routine. And, she has her own process, right? And so that's one of the things I help my clients do, is to determine what their process is and really create and stick to their process, because that is their marketing edge. That is their competitive edge. And so this is how we took her from doing only $200 a month in sales on a good month to over $5,000, and we are now in the process of how do we double that? What do we do to double that? That is how you have the best month ever, right? We sat down and we determined, based on her average sale, okay, what is your average order value, AOV? And we determined, okay, this is where you are. How much can you predict is going to come in? That is where things like auto replenishment come in, auto ship, subscriptions. Those are great. That monthly recurring revenue. In the case of skincare, it sometimes is about 45 days, 60 days. What do you have coming in this month, right? And then we still will drop a certain percentage off of that, because again, you have to know your numbers. Sales is a numbers game, right? It is just as much a numbers game as it is, that's the science of it, as it is an art, right? How do you say things and being really skilled at it, right? But you don't have to be that great and that skilled if you understand the numbers, right? And so we needed to know her average order value. We needed to know what percentage cancel, so we can take that off of the average order value, right? And then we use that to calculate how many customers she would need in order to hit her goal. And then we made sure we had the content and got the content strategy and put the content out there to drive the consultations that were needed to close and get the sale, right? And I think we even increased her order value by doing this, because there were clients who were spending in one whop $500, $700, right? And then it's also about putting that social proof out there of people are ordering and what they're ordering. Just because you're an esthetician doesn't mean you shouldn't be sharing testimonials and case studies, right? Sharing those before and afters, right? So that's how we took her from about $200 on a good day, on a good month. Hey, girly. Hey, MJ. Hey, girl. Thanks for joining me. From about $200 a month in sales to $5,000, okay? And now we're working on doubling it to $10,000. So if we knew what it took to get to $5,000, all we have to do is double the numbers to get to 10,000, right? And so then the problem becomes, how do you double without burning out, because there becomes a point at which you can burn out. So we worked through all of that as well. But the best way, the whole point of sharing all of this is that if you want to have your best month ever, you don't wait till the 31st of the month to have your best month ever. Your best month ever in June begins with, you should have been started planning that around the 20th of May. Okay, it's not too late, but you should have been starting that around May. Because like I said, you're going to have your sales cycle. You're going to have your sales cycle. How long does it take to get someone from point A to B? Okay, how long does it take to make someone a customer? Okay, and if that is 6 to 8 weeks, that's not done in a month. If it takes 6 to 8 weeks to take someone from point A to point B and become your customer, to have your best month ever in June, you needed to start in May and even April. Double tap the screen if you understand what I'm saying here. Double tap the screen. Drop an emoji in the comments if you understand that if your sales cycle is 6 to 8 weeks and you just set your goals today, you're gonna make some sales in June, but you really are working on July's numbers at this point. Okay, double tap that screen. MJ says, yeah. If you want to make $10,000 a month, it does not mean that you can't do that in June. But understand that if your sales cycle is 6 to 8 weeks, everything you are doing right now is going to start coming out of your funnel in 6 to 8 weeks. So 6 to 8 weeks from now is July. Okay, so what are you going to do for June in the meantime, right? And that is why, like my esthetician client, and like I said, makeup artists and beauty salons, they will also offer products, physical products, right? So that they can augment and supplement their income, right? This is why you see a lot of people moving into the digital marketing space, because it's not a business model. Digital marketing is not a business model. It is not a product. It is not an offer. It is a highly paid skill set. I cannot stress that enough. It is a highly paid skill set. I have offered and partnered with a lot of companies over the last 10 years. But baby, when I tell you the one thing, my old faithful, that I have always been able to make that today now money with has been digital marketing. Whether it's digital products like ebooks or courses, or whether it's coaching and one-on-one consultations. That is what has paid the bills on many a days while I built something else up, is digital marketing. And that is why I'm so passionate, and I come on here and share things like the AI traffic generation system, because if it takes you 6 to 8 weeks on what your main thing is to get a customer out of the pipeline, and it's the end of May, May 31st, 6 weeks from now is the middle of July. 8 weeks from now is the end of July. In the meantime, you still got bills to pay in June. So how do you pay those bills in June? That is your today money, okay? And that is where the 5-step AI traffic generation system comes in, because not only is it that, and it's the perfect example, okay? So take Google traffic, right? Google traffic is not going to pay you today. What is Google traffic? Google traffic is you using things like blogs and embedding your links in there, because you're providing value and educating by way of an article. And in that article, you embed the solution to what you are solving with that article, right? And a platform like Google or Bing, and there's other ones like DuckDuckGo, but the number one we all know is Google. when people go searching for the solution and the problem that you are solving, they go to Google and they enter in keywords, right? So you write articles that solve those keywords, that match to those keywords. And then in those articles are your link. Well, it could take Google 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to rank your content. So in the meantime, while you are waiting for that content to rank, you can sell this course, the AI traffic generation system, okay? The AI traffic generation system. Because to make money online, it boils down to you need a high converting offer and you need traffic to that offer. You need a high converting offer and you need traffic to that offer, okay? And so the high converting offer is the course itself, okay? So if you click up here and you click the link in my bio, and I'm going to show you here, it will take you to my little mini website, okay? So when you click the link in my bio, I don't use StanStore, I use another platform, okay? And you click that second button for the AI traffic generation system, and it does have a little animation on there because I like to be cute, as you can see, okay? So there it goes, okay. So it will take you to the page for the AI traffic generation system, okay? This is a system that is very similar, since back up, sometimes my brain just goes and words collide, okay? But you still should follow me, even though my words and brain sometimes collide, okay? So in 2014, I bought a course, and that course taught me how to get traffic from Google. MJ's laughing at me. It's true, girl, it's true. I'm not a bimbo. So in 2014, I bought a course because in 2013, I started an online business. And I quickly ran through my friends and family. And I knew that Facebook, for example, at that time had reached 1 billion monthly users. And I was sick and tired of trying to drag people through a business and trying to convince people to be my customer. And I saw this video from Simon Sinek about the golden circle. And I wanted to find the people. Call you M? Okay, M. Okay, so I wanted to find the people who believed what I believed and were in my golden circle. And I knew that if there were 1 billion people on Facebook, I could certainly find 20 of them, 50 of them, 100 of them, 1,000 of them, right? And if I talked to 1,000 of them on Facebook, I could find 20 that would say yes. So that began my quest. So even though I had double master's degrees in marketing and finance, even though I had a bachelor's degree in marketing, interned while getting my undergraduate degree, paid internship, working on a major consumer brand, I had to learn digital marketing because they didn't teach that back in the late 1900s when I graduated from undergrad. And not even when I went to get my MBA. We were still getting CDs to throw into our laptops for different spreadsheets and different, softwares for different classes for my MBA, right? So I had to learn the digital marketing aspect. And even though I had over 20 years of sales, marketing, and leadership experience, right? So when I learned digital marketing, I began to understand that I wanted to get traffic from Google. And so I bought this course that taught me how to do that, okay? And let me tell you, that course did not come with resale rights. And that course was like $397. And I would not buy that course until my business could pay for it. Thank you, M. I would not buy that course until my business paid for it. So every time I made a sale, I put that money away to buy and invest in this course. And to this day, I do not regret it. Because when I tell you that course opened up a whole new portal for my business and sent my business in a whole other direction where major money-making opportunities found me because of that course and applying what I learned in that course, including becoming a highly sought after speaker on podcasts and summits, all became from the authority that I created with that blog. Okay, I'm going to say that again. That blog created authority. Okay, yes. I also got the opportunity to become a contracted trainer for a cosmetic and skincare company. And guess what? The digital marketing that I learned in that course and self-taught and self-studied allowed me to sell out trainings all across the country, even in places like Rapid City, South Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota, to Atlanta, to San Diego, Chicago. Sold out trainings, Milwaukee, because I used digital marketing to attract people in those areas to attend the training. When they registered for it, I set up sales funnels that I learned as a digital marketing skill set and set up automation so that when they registered, they got an email instantly that not only confirmed, telling them they were confirmed, the address and location, the time, and gave them the handouts that they would need. So that the day of the training, we didn't spend an hour figuring out who paid and checking in. It was very simple. If you wasn't on the list, here's the link, pay me, and come on in the class. It was as simple as that. One weekend could be $6,000 to $8,000 for 2 days of work. Okay? But it was because of digital marketing. And by the way, because I did all of this automation through my blog, TamiraHamilton.com. So when I said the name of the company training in Atlanta, when people, because it was very popular on Instagram, when people would look for where they could buy that product in Atlanta, even though I didn't live in Atlanta, guess who showed up on the first page of Google? That's what authority does. And that's why I will always find blogging relevant, right? And the great thing about this course is that you don't have to learn WordPress like I did. You don't have to break WordPress like I did. You don't have to learn all these plugins and all these different softwares, because I'm going to tell you the 5 steps, okay? Before I do, though, I want you to take a look at this video.
Are you ready to unlock the power of AI-driven SEO and turn your website into a money-making machine? Well, you're in the right place. We all know the struggle of getting our content noticed in the crowded online world. It's frustrating, time-consuming, and can be costly.
Okay, I'm not going to bore you with you sitting and watching this video. The reason I like to show this video is because I'm going to give you a spoiler right now. Step 5 of this involves taking articles and turning them into video using AI. And AI generated that video. AI created that video. Isn't that video stunning? Doesn't that video look professional? I've been a video marketer for local businesses, meaning I put together videos like this for them, and at minimum, $250 a video. This is what I mean when I say digital marketing is not a product. It is not an offer. It is not a business model. It is a high paying skill. And that's on the low end. The more high production and the better like stock videos in that, you could be talking $2,000 for one video of about 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, right? You could be talking thousands of dollars. And now because baby, the software, and then you got to pay for a really good computer and have storage and all of that. And now you can get it in minutes with AI, okay? So let me walk you through these 5 steps. If you are new here, make sure you click up here and you follow me. If at any time you feel like amen or hallelujah as I'm going through this, double tap that screen because it helps get more people to this live video, okay? So the 5 steps, they're here on this page, okay? And I'm going to show you how people are making thousands of dollars with this skill set, right? I have made multiple 6 figures with my digital marketing skill set, okay? And for years, I have not worked a traditional job. since the end of July 2015. I told that story on live. It is now on my YouTube. I don't even remember which one, but it's on my YouTube somewhere. Okay. So the first 5 steps is to pick a product. Okay. So I already told you that if you want to make money online, it boils down to 2 things. I don't care who you are. You need a high converting offer and you need traffic. Okay. There are all kinds of master resale rights products out here. And like I told y'all before, I will never knock that. I will never knock the hustle. I've been dealing with PLR and MRR for years, right? It is a great way to have a foundation and a template for any course or digital product that you have. And so I think the entire concept is brilliant, okay? This is a course that is an MRR course. It is only $50, okay? It is a 5-step system. So you're learning how to get traffic from Google, but like I said, it can take some time for that traffic to show up. So in the meantime, how you make money with this course is it comes with a done-for-you course. So not only are you investing in learning in yourself to be able to affect transformation in other people's lives, you can immediately, day one, affect transformation in your own life with the high converting course that you get. It's a done-for-you course. So the course itself is your high converting product. And I'm going to show you that it converts, right? Just last night, someone joined. I'm late getting on here today. I'm always supposed to, I always say, I'm going to get on at 8 o'clock in the morning. But then I feel like I got to put makeup on because I have noticed that while I ain't ugly, when I have on a full face of makeup, I tend to get a lot better results on TikTok. Other people are starting to say that too. So that's step 1, is pick a high converting product, okay? Step 2 is you're going to use AI. You're going to use AI to develop your SEO keyword strategy. And we show you exactly what tools to use, and many of them are free. Almost every tool that is used in this course is free, okay? Step 3 is again to use AI to actually write the articles. So are you seeing how you don't have to have a high skill set? Like back in 2014 when I set up TamiraHamilton.com, it was up, it was rough, but it was up in a couple of days. You can be up really quickly with this, right? It took a couple weeks, right? And I went on a 90-day run of creating articles. Well, you can create 90 articles pretty quickly with AI, okay? And then schedule them out. I had to actually write them in SEO, every single one, on page and off page. Step 4 is using a monetized platform, okay? This monetized platform is how you are going to actually get juice from Google faster because they have quote unquote authority, and you're going to borrow their authority and get traffic from Google by borrowing their authority by posting on their platform. Oh, by the way, double tap that screen to hear the oh, by the way, because you're really going to like this. You're really going to like this, okay? Double tap that screen, okay? Oh, by the way, the platform will pay you for high-performing articles. The platform will pay you for high-performing articles, and I'm going to prove it to you, okay? And then step 5 is my favorite step. The article that you had AI write in the first place, the article that has the SEO keywords in it that you use AI to strategize in the first place, you are now going to use AI one more again and turn it into a video like the one I just showed you. A professional, high quality video, okay? I can show you more. We can go to my Instagram at Tamira, Tamira, last name Hamilton, like money. And I even use it to create reels. Okay, let me find some here for you. I use it to create reels and tell stories. Let me find, you know, I never realized exactly how much content I put out until I started searching, okay? AI did this video for me on the Stanley Cup phenomenon, right? This is a credibility post. This is how I show that I know a little something about marketing. AI did that video for me. Okay. There's another one and another one. This one. AI created this for me. Okay. So those are the 5 steps. Okay. Check it out. So again, if you're new here, make sure you click my face up there, follow me, and then click that link in my bio. Okay. So when you, I gotta log in. When you go to the link in my bio and you click that second button, you will be taken to the page that you just saw me walk through. And I'm just logging in here so you can see the actual course. Okay. So there are 2 options. Okay. There is a $50 full pay. The course is valued at so much more than $50. It is valued at so much more than $50. When you buy master resale rights courses, it's really important that you read the license so you know exactly what you can and cannot do. I would personally price this at $297 or above minimum. Really, my minimum for courses that I put out are $397, because this isn't a typical MRR or PLR course. This is high quality content. Okay, this is high quality content. Historically, I'm not talking about some of the newer stuff, but historically, PLR and MRR courses are just bare bones, basic stuff that you can pull from Google, and often it was written by VAs in countries like India and the Philippines. I'm not knocking those people. I'm just telling you the level of the content that was put out, because typically you would buy a PLR course. I used to buy them and strip the guts and take the images. I would take the PDFs so I wouldn't have to create them. Well, now I use AI to generate that stuff for me. But back then, that's what I used to do, okay? And so I only say all of that not to knock anybody, because like I said, I've used it for years and I told you how. But this isn't that. This is like juicy stuff. This is a valuable course. It could easily be sold for $397, because like I said, the skill set that you are learning is immeasurable. And I'm going to show you, okay? So you click $50 full pay, or you can do 4 pay. So you can get started with this for $12.50 today, get immediate full access, okay? Before I go into what all comes with it, actually, let's go through the bullet points. We'll go there. Okay, so there are testimonials right here on this page, okay? The first one is from Doris. Doris says, going through the training now, and it is quadruple fire. It's not just fire, it is quadruple fire, okay? Big shout out to Coach for always coming through with new strategies on how to make money online, especially at an affordable price. People charge a lot of money for this information. Don't sleep on it. Made my 4th sale, okay? Not much, but definitely made my investment back plus some. Thanks so much, Coach. Taikisha, remember when I said I would prove to you that platform would pay you? Right there on the page, right? She's racking up. This is just the beginning, right? Because you look at that and you say, oh, $2.86. I can't quit my job for that. That's one article that she just posted, and it's starting to, like, y'all got to stop thinking social media and these platforms and all of this is an immediate become an instant millionaire. It does not work like that. In fact, if you have too much success too soon, a lot of these platforms will halt you and investigate you to make sure you're not doing anything shady, but nobody talks about that. So she says, this morning while checking my stats, I noticed money piling up from my Medium articles. I thought not bad for just an hour of work each day. Okay. And this person, I'm going to like interpret what they're saying because they just didn't type it out really well. But basically they were having a conversation with another person around how people are making money with AI, because I've told y'all multiple times, AI is going to create more millionaires and billionaires and faster than ever in history. If you read the book Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, he talks about how the JP Morgan, the Andrew Carnegie, the John D. Rockefellers, how, you know, it really boiled down to a lot of them were born right before like the industrial age. Things like the railroad and steam and steel are really what catapulted them to really high levels of wealth, okay? And there's proof. Sold it. $50. High converting offer. Not even kidding with you. Tiana, who you're gonna see more proof from in a second, $46. Okay, so the original system that this was on has been sold. That original system, you paid them $4 out of your $50 for the sale. Well, now we use system. So you just pay Stripe. Okay? So that's proof of the $46. And again, she's saying thank you again and again and again. Got my first sale, so many more coming. Woke up to sales, let's go. Okay. I have been infatuated, fascinated, obsessed with the idea of making money in my sleep for over 20 years. Because I understand that is how the most wealthy people make money. They make money while they're showering. They make money while they're brushing their teeth. The cash register is just going all day long while they are living their life, getting paid to exist. And that is my ultimate fantasy, to just be making money all day, every day while I get paid and just while I exist, okay? So the reason I put the iPad down, because I want you to brace this. I want you to get this. You will not make money in your sleep without digital marketing and sales automation. You will not make money in your sleep without digital automation and digital marketing. You just won't. You will not make money in your sleep without leveraging other people's time and effort, is what it has been historically. And now you can do it with technology. You can make money in your sleep, right? So this whole thing of being like a beauty salon owner and not embracing AI and technology, you always got to show up. You always got to show up to make money. Now we are moving to the age where you do not have to show up to make money. Some people are going to suffer. And those are the ones who today are screaming, AI is going to take people's job. Don't do AI. Stay away from AI. Baby, there have always been technological advances. And every time there is a technological advancement, people make a lot more money and a lot new jobs are created. So you can either use AI or AI is going to use you. Okay? I went too fast. Now it froze. Okay, there we go. All right, this is my favorite from Keith. Keith says, okay, not even 7 minutes after I posted my link, I made the investment back. The system works if you do. 7 minutes, and there's his Stripe notification, okay? Vanessa is going through her stats so far on views for her new posts on the monetized platform Medium. Okay, so let's go through these bullets. I like to read these bullets because I always say I'm a professional. So like a lawyer has a team of paralegals when they have a case, and they use those paralegals to study case law and search for precedents. I have a very similar process for when I write copy. Okay, so I use my marketing and sales library to put out top-notch quality copy. Okay, and so here's everything that you get when you purchase this $50 Master Resale Rights course. Number one, the concept of Google traffic. Why mastering Google's search algorithm is like unlocking a treasure map that leads straight to your bank account. Keyword strategy using AI. The sneaky keyword tactics AI uses to predict what your audience is searching for before they even know it themselves. SEO article generation. How to churn out top ranking SEO articles in minutes using AI, while your competitors are still stuck writing drafts. Monetized blogging platform. The ultimate platform that turns your blog into a cash generating machine and effortlessly. Get paid to write articles. You're going to learn that. The underground methods savvy writers use to get paid handsomely for every word they type. Article to video AI YouTube strategy. The simple trick to transform your articles into engaging YouTube videos that rake in views and traffic. Master resale rights, the little known secret to selling high demand products without creating anything from scratch ever. And done for you sales funnel, a pre-built sales funnel that's ready to print your money for you while you sleep. Guaranteed. So click one of these buttons and then you are going to end up on the order page, okay? So your sales funnel is going to consist of the sales page, the order page, and the thank you page, and the email to deliver the course, okay? That alone is valued at over $1,000. I would do it for 2, okay? So you're gonna enter your name, you're gonna enter your last name, your email, and your credit card number. Your credit card is gonna be safe and secure. I look good in orange, but not that good to be wearing it every day, and I definitely have problems with people telling me what to do. So that ain't gonna work for me. So your credit card information is safe, and I use a legitimate payment processor, okay? There is a box that you check that this is non-refundable. Ain't no guarantees, because this is a digital product that you can have up and running with a done-for-you course and a done-for-you sales funnel in less than an hour, and not only make your money back, but triple it, quadruple it, whatever your heart's desire. However much you want to put into it, however much you want to get out of it, you can. So once you submit payment, you're going to get an email from me. And that email subject is going to be important access to your training. And so in that email, it's very important on that order form that you use a valid email, because if you don't, you're not going to get the course, and you're also not going to get a refund. Okay, so make sure you use a valid email. And once you get it, that email is going to have the link in it for you to access the course. You're going to set up your password, okay? And then you're going to get in the course, and this is what it's going to look like, okay? So let's open it up. The first thing you should do is go directly to the module on the reseller opportunity. If you need to make money today, you need to go immediately to the reseller opportunity module, okay? So I had to scroll down just so you can see. So I scroll to the reseller opportunity. It is 3 quick videos that are going to teach you how to finish setting up, not set up, finish setting up your done-for-you course and your done-for-you funnel. If you are tech savvy, you can have it done in less than 20 minutes. If you are not tech savvy, you might want to book a strategy session with me to get it set up, okay? And I do it with you, okay? So that is what the course looks like. There are several modules here for you to learn. If you want to begin making money with it right away, you need to be joining my lives and hear how I quote unquote sell it, right? I always start with education, okay? So that is the 5-step system. Now let me show you some more proof here, because there are people, including myself, who are having success with this course, okay? So here you can see, that's me, my AI avatar, and I say, made my first international sale of the AI system. Cheerio, mate, okay? So I made my first sale in the United Kingdom. That is not a $, okay? That is in the United Kingdom currency. She paid me in Great British Sterling Pound or whatever it is. And so in their currency, because our dollar, their currency is valued more than ours, it was 40 British pounds or whatever on her end, $50 on my end, okay? So making international sales with this course, okay? I'm also going to show you how people are taking this a few steps further, because you're getting a actual high paid skill set. Forbes says digital marketing is one of the top skills in terms of pay for 2024, okay? So here, let me show you. I showed you Tiana earlier. We're going to see Tiana again here and actually see what she looks like. Okay, this is Courtney. Courtney, within the first 2 weeks, made $1,200. Honey, $8,000 within the first 2 weeks. Now, I want to pause here because I need you to understand this is what's possible. This is not guaranteed. It is not typical, okay? You'll see some that are a little more typical. Also, understand Honey has been a successful digital marketer for years. So if you are new, you cannot compare where you are to where she is. There's no comparison there, okay? If you click the link in my bio up here and you grab while I am live, I will give you a 15-minute strategy session Typically, my strategy sessions are $497 for 90 minutes. I'll give you 15 minutes, okay? And all you have to do is comment here, and then the text message in my bio, send me a copy of your receipt, but you have to order while I am live, okay? And I will give you that 15-minute consultation. Because what Honey does is Honey was wise. She said, I'm going to turn this into an AI marketing agency, because she already had agency customers. So she added a new service for them by way of what she learned in this course. And so now she and her team now write AI articles and get them SEO optimized and turn them into videos for her customers, and she gets new customers as well. Okay, so that is where you can turn a $50 course into some big money. Okay, she's made well over $8,000 by now, because this was a few months ago. Dion earned $500. Renetta, $500. And there's Tiana. That's what Tiana looks like. $3,400. Tiana also does some client work, because here's what happens. I told you this digital marketing skill set has been my #1 income earner for years, because I can name my price, because I'm not paid for my time. I'm paid for the value. And there are people out there who will pay you and pay you top dollar so that they don't have to learn it and do it themselves. And that is where you make $3,400. That is where you make $8,000. That is where you get clients in the United Kingdom, because you become an authority. You become a resource. Okay? So it's only $50. You can do 4Pay. You get immediate access. Off top, you get the entire course, and you can begin selling the course. That is why there are no refunds, because you can sell the course. And what I ain't doing is having nobody refund something, give somebody $50 and they just made $50. Greg ain't raised no fool. Barbara ain't raised no fool, okay? So, get traffic and make money. Get traffic and make money. How do you do it? You need a high converting offer, and you need to drive traffic, right? Well, you ain't gonna get that traffic on day one. So if you need money today, you need the reseller opportunity. And I just walked you through that. So make sure you click the link up here, and you'll get to the link in my bio. If you order while I am live, I will give you a 15-minute strategy session, okay? A 15-minute strategy session where we sit down and I answer your questions and hack some things out. Now, my calendar is getting booked with these. So at some point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into a predetermined date and time where you can join live, or you can watch. It'll be an additional free video training from me, okay? Because I can't fill my calendar up with 15-minute consultations. I can only do so many of those. So get to the link in my bio. 5-step AI digital traffic system. When I tell you there is no better time than now to be alive, you can literally wake up broke. You can invest $12.50, because that's broke. Broke don't mean no money, right? $12.50 with 4Pay. And you can turn that into hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, by the end of the day. I'm not kidding. It is absolutely possible. You can go to bed thinking you're broke, and you can wake up to money in the bank, okay? So, 5-step AI system. You need this system, because it's not just about selling digital marketing courses. It is about actually learning a digital marketing skill set. If you learn the digital marketing skill set, you will never be broke again another day in your life. You can teach it to your children. You can teach your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews this system, and they will never be broke again another day in your life. You can literally teach your family high paid skill sets, and everybody sets up their own pathway with this information. And it is only $50. If it were up to me, it would be $297, right? I have other courses. I have courses out there that are $555. It is $497 for 90 minutes of my time. 5 hours is $2,000. 5,000. I mean, 5 hours is 2,000. For a half day, very structured VIP day is 2,000. My highest pay client, full pay, $5,000 a month. That's digital marketing, baby. And you don't need the double masters like I have. You don't need the bachelor's like I have. But you do need a mentor. And when you buy courses from me, you get mentoring from me, okay? Even if by way of my live videos, even if by way of my emails and my communities on Facebook and my Telegram chats, right? You need mentoring, because a lot of people out here, y'all listening to people that's gonna get y'all having the feds knock at your door. I'm just saying, I ain't naming no names. I ain't even thinking of nobody in particular, but I have seen and heard some crazy stuff on these internet streets because people don't think you need an education. Okay? My grandparents never went to college, but they were very educated. Why? Because they always had their nose in books. They were always learning and always keeping up with changes, right? I just saw an article on CNBC, a woman who is 102 years old, and she says, I still help run my business. Here are my 3 daily practices for a happy, healthy life. Okay? That's her. Okay? One of them I don't know about, but 2 of them I definitely agree with. Move daily. Move that body. 2, eat a pescatarian diet. I don't know about that. And 3, socialize and always be learning. Always be learning, okay? With that, if you want to have your best month ever, you need to start today. And you still need to make money, because your best month ever is typically going to be within 45 to 60 days from the day you decide, okay? And so to make money in the meantime, in between time, you want to be selling other people's products. And that is with digital products like MRR and PLR, and the 5-step AI traffic generation system is where I suggest you start as a beginner, okay? So I'm gonna go. I may come back live in a few hours. Don't forget, you gotta go now to the link in my bio and grab that AI traffic generation system, and I will give you that 15-minute consultation. Go to the link in my bio and text me with your receipt, and I'll text you the link to book that, like Devin did just last night, okay? I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.